Okay, 1 Samuel chapter 3. I'm just going to read just a short part of this because I want you to see where accountability starts. And the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli. And the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open vision. Now get this. There was no open vision. When God spoke to you, it wasn't through a vision or through a dream. He was there. He spoke to you. He wanted you to know He was there and present. He wanted you to know that He was there ready to help you. And He was there ready to guide you. But all you had to do is accept it. And it came to pass at that time when Eli was laid down in his place and his eyes began to wax dim that he could not see. And ere the lamp of God went out in the temple and of the Lord where the ark of God was, and Samuel was laid down to sleep, that the Lord called Samuel, and he answered, Here am I. And Samuel answered instinctively, Here am I. When somebody speaks to me and they say, Robin, I turn to see who it is that's speaking to me. Because I want to know, and I tell them, here I am. When I'm at work and one of the managers comes up and says, Hey, Robin, I run over there to see what he wants because I want to make sure I'm doing my job. And that's what Samuel did. He wanted to make sure he was serving Eli, his master. And he said, Here am I. And he ran unto Eli and said, Here am I, for thou callest me. And he said, I called not. Lie down again. And he went and lay down. Now, if Eli didn't call him and Samuel thought he did, then maybe Samuel was hearing things. At this point, I'm sure that's the thought that was running through his head. I know I didn't. I know my master called. I know he called. And I know that he's calling me now. But maybe I was just hearing things. And the Lord called yet again, Samuel. And Samuel arose and went to Eli and said, Here am I, for thou didst call me. And he answered, I called not, my son, lie down again. Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, neither was the word of the Lord yet revealed unto him. And the Lord called Samuel again the third time, and he arose and went to Eli, and said, Here am I, for thou didst call. And Eli perceived that the Lord had called the child. It took Eli, a man that was already in trouble with God because he wasn't doing what God told him to do. He got in trouble, and he perceived that it was God talking to Samuel. So, now watch this, because this is what's really, really important. When somebody comes to you and says, Hey, I keep hearing this. I keep hearing this. You've got a choice. You can perceive what it is that they keep hearing, and you can tell them about it, impart wisdom to them, or you can keep your mouth shut. Now, if you don't know what it is, it's better to keep your mouth shut, because you're still accountable for the words that come out of your mouth. You're still accountable for the actions. And Eli told him perceived that the Lord had called the child. Therefore Eli said unto him, Samuel, go lie down, and it shall be, if he called thee, that thou shalt speak, Lord, for thy servant heareth. So Samuel went and lay down in his place, and the Lord came and stood and called as at other times, Samuel, Samuel. Then Samuel answered, Speak, for thy servant heareth. Now, when God speaks to you, you have a choice. You can say, You know what, I'm just hearing things. Or you can say, Speak, Lord, for I hear you. Your servant is ready to answer. Your servant is ready to do what you called him to do. It took me 8 years. 8 long, agonizing, painful years to do what God called me to do.